welcome back. I'm excited to talk to you today about home decor. You may have seen my home tour video, so you got an idea of kind of our style, what I like, but I'm really hoping at the end of this video that I can give you an idea of just giving you some clarity in terms of how to make your home more like right for you. So you're not just copying me, you're not just copying somebody else. And if we can really define what we want our homes to be and what kind of makes it more us, then that's going to save a lot in terms of budget and really help us to narrow down and get that focus. So the first thing I want to talk about is one of my favorite books about interior design. And like I mean, I just want to mention that like as a teenager I liked interior design, but I'd look through magazines and things and I would see like these like pink chairs with cow carpet and striped curtains, like just crazy eccentric stuff. And I just had a really hard time finding interior design I actually liked. And so Johanna Gaines' Homebody book has been such a good book. It just really brings things down to earth and makes it very practical. This book I've learned a lot from and highly, highly, highly recommend it. Funny story about this is that Dallas and I like to go to show homes for date time, and we were looking at just, you know, the trends and the styles of going. This last time we were there, this book was like everywhere in the show homes. Like they'd have just stacks of it, like probably like 20 of these books in some homes. So this obviously has made a huge, huge impact just even in the interior design industry. But yeah, I would highly recommend this if you are interested at all in just diving in deeper into understanding interior design a little bit more. This is excellent. So that brings me to my first point that I want to talk to you about interior design, decorating your home, and that is like my new visual aid. I'm excited about this. First time using it, but my first point is style. So you really need to define the style of your home. What do you want your home to be? What do you want it to look like? And I love, right off at the beginning, Johanna talks about 6 different styles. And this to me just really kind of, you know, is mind blown in terms of clarity for me. So the first style that she talks about is the farmhouse style. And that shows you kind of a lay flat of farmhouse, what some ideas might be for that. Then you have the second one, which is modern. Again, some ideas for some pieces there. Third, we have rustic. Fourth is industrial. And then we got 5th is traditional, and then we got boho. So those are our 6 styles that she defines in her book. And this helped me a ton because I was able to kind of look at her home and realize for me personally, I really have a strong rustic, I get drawn to a lot of rustic things, but I also have rustic with kind of a flair of traditional. And so I'm like, Rosie, you don't just have to pick one style, but it's just really good to know what styles you're drawn to, what you like, and then it helps to just define it when you're looking at things then to kind of go, does this fit within, you know, when I'm looking at stuff to say, oh, this is really rustic, this would fit our home, as opposed to something that's more like modern. That's not really me, right? And so understanding that just helps to give clarity even when you're looking for decor pieces in your home. The second tip I wanted to talk to you today is color. And yes, it's spelled with a U. I'm from Canada. So color is huge in a home. You do not want too many colors. You want the colors to work together. And so in our home, we have kind of like our main color that goes throughout is a cream. And so you want to have this main color that you choose that's kind of cohesive through your home. And then you want to have an accent color, which in our case is green. And then you have kind of like your highlight colors, which I'm really been putting in blues as our highlight color. And so you just want to be careful. It feels really balanced not to get too busy with those colors. Now in that, a lot of my woods and stuff then tend to be warm toned woods because that's what fits into the creams. And even my blues tend to have warmer tones in them because I want kind of this cozy country feel. So if you can kind of stick more to like you have your main, your highlight, or sorry, your main, your accent, your highlight, and start to try to eliminate other colors that really don't fit into there, that's going to go a huge way just in terms of making your home feel so much better and feel way more put together. Like stuff will look really cluttery if it does not fit within your color palette. So for me, this is even like when I went to go buy my mop this last time, I chose to buy a mop that had some blue accents on it rather than something that had red or something because red is just so bold in my home. It's not really where I wanted, it's not where I want the colors to go. And so it just feels so much more busy and chaotic. So I picked a mop that just had blue on it. You know, it's not a hard choice, but it's just knowing when I know what my style is, I know what my color is. Now all of a sudden, that's kind of what I'm looking for so that there's that cohesion in my home. Okay, the third thing is You want to make the decor fit you. So the style and color is going to help that happen. But some of this is going to be, what kind of things are you doing in your home? Decor has a job, and it's a communication. It tells people who you are, what you do. And so you really want to know who you are, what you do, and then you want to pick the things that are going to communicate those things. And that is going to make you feel more at home in your home, but it's also going to tell people when they come into your home more who you are. Number 4 is creative. This is going to save you on your budget, because if you can get creative, once you've defined your style, your color, who you are, what you want your home to kind of feel like and look like, now you can get creative to find those pieces. And this is where you're going to save money, because you don't need to just go and buy the label piece that's labeled like minimalism flower pot that costs way more. You can define and say, this is the type of stuff I like, and now you can get creative in looking for that, and you recognize when you find it. When you're first starting out too, this is a great place, I would say, to thrift, just because you're trying to figure out who you are, what you like, and then you don't get too attached to a piece because you spent a bunch of money on it, but you're able to actually like try some things out, see what's working, see what's not working. If you can be really intentional with your pieces, and then the other part of that is, if you're going to be intentional, you have to do it slowly over time. You don't want to just go out and just do a big shopping spree. I'm going to decorate my home. It's okay to have some blank walls. It's okay to have some blank space. Take time to let things kind of percolate, realize what you like, realize what you don't like, and that again is going to save you huge on your budget, because then when you find the right piece, you can say, okay, this is perfect, and you put it there, as opposed to going out and buying and then feeling like nothing's fitting, it's not really working, and then you spent all this money. Be really intentional and do it slowly over time. There's no rush in decorating your home. It can be slow pieces over time, and then it also becomes things that matter more to you, and they fit your home right. If you found things that have been helpful in terms of like just really interior design or budget friendly decor, just let me know in the comments below, and thank you so much for watching. We'll see you in the next one.
Hit